Malaysian, no. I'll tell him, go. Don't need to associate. Don't need to be.
Hello. Hello.
Pay attention, please.
Yes.
Oh wait, I know what you don't have.
Sorry? Off the middle light is enough. Because it's quite dark. Yeah, Sanchana, your book. Is Alice here? No. Sorry. Hey. She coming tomorrow?
Normally late.
Really? Oh yeah, it's very bad traffic jam, right? So, okay, you guys want to test the knowledge or you want to discuss homework? Because the homework is quite easy though.
Yes, I love the homework.
No, because I want to do all three systems together and I haven't finished respiratory system, right, with all of you. Are you sure? Really?
Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Yes, no. No, yes.
No. Yes.
The homework is damn easy actually.
No.
So, wait, let me think.
What are we gonna learn today?
It's quite easy. Okay. Trust me, after discussing, it's quite easy. Don't worry, I won't check it. We'll do it as a discussion instead.
Yes. Yes. Friendly discussion.
Yeah. Since I trust all of you, I won't treat all the 6-2 like this. Let's do this. Okay, take out at home, we will discuss. Okay. Yeah. No, unfortunately, this is not democratic. This is more Republican, so I decided. All right. Okay, wait.
Teacher,
Yes, my dear.
I normally when we do the one, right?
Yeah.
I mark it when you have.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. So basically, can I just have a raise of hand who done your homework?
If you one question, I don't know.
Yes.
At least you don't know, it's fine. At least you do it. They just want to see roughly who did it. Honestly, okay.
I'm just gonna raise up my hand. I'm just gonna do this.
Okay, now
Oh, we all did.
because yes, it's true. I put in EMS tomorrow because after much thinking, I thought I'll just do it today. It's fine. We'll just do it as a discussion. No punishment. Okay, let's do this. Okay, for open up to page 8. Page 8, I only asked you to do question 1 and 2, right? Okay, let's just discuss. You all are really advanced. Okay. All right. Okay. So page
And
8.
animals.
Yeah, like animals. Okay. Okay. Online team, can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Investigating blinking instruction.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So page 8, question 1. We'll just go through fast. Okay. Because these questions all, I'll be very honest. Your workbook is not really exam based. So that's why I don't really push so much on your workbook. Don't worry, that's why I have test and knowledge instead. Because test and knowledge are more examination based. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't explain. I just put no.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Hi Zoe. Okay, so Zoe, we are discussing about homework first. Okay, don't worry. I won't check your homework now because I know I put in the EMS tomorrow. So this is just a discussion. Okay. All right. Let's proceed. Okay, question 1. We all blink several times per minute. Do we think about blinking?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So basically the answer that I give, yeah.
Honestly, I do think of blinking sometimes though.
Okay, that's a very good perspective. We do sometimes think about blinking. Sometimes, let's say there's a tear in your eye, just like, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink.
Or if your eyes are on fire, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like a
you have to
staring
blink
contest.
so hard.
Okay, this is a subjective question, right? Like it's just like more like a higher level thinking. It's not examination based. So if you answered yes, I'll accept. If answer no, I'll accept. But make sure you give like a explanation with it. If yes, why? If no, why? Yes. Yeah, you can write that and I'll accept that. Okay,
Sometimes it's sometimes also okay.
yeah, sometimes also you can write. So this is all very subjective. It's not examination based. So let's just do it like a practice run. Okay. So the answer that I give would be no, because our brain works really quickly in which we do not realize we are blinking or without thinking. Okay. So this is done. Number 2, what happens if someone throws something at your face? Okay. The answer should be actually this could, okay. This question can actually be transformed into an examination question, meaning to say like, what happens? Who is that?
I think Avinash. Or is it Avinash?
Oh, okay. Close it. Yeah, you can write that. You will dodge it.
Yeah, you want to put.
Good morning. Sit down.
Or teacher, it might land on your face except for you close your eyes. Your
All
brain
right.
will send a signal.
Okay, you can answer anything that makes sense. I will read through when I collect your books, but what you can write is mostly like because your receptors, your eyes, your nose, your ears, your 5 senses will first catch the signal, which is signal. What is signal? Stimulus,
it's-
good. What is stimuli?
It's the thing that-
The reflex, the response. Good.
Yes.
Very good. So include that words in your sentence. For example, your eyes will sense a signal, the stimulus, and send the message to your brain, and your brain will send a message back to the body to how to respond. Then you
By the time, and I think by the time your body will be hit by the thing.
Teacher, do you know I put?
Yeah, what's that you put?
If without your consent, like you will cry.
Okay.
If you will close your eyes.
Okay.
If with your consent, maybe yes, maybe no.
That's good. Okay, acceptable. This answer. You will cry? Why you will cry?
Hi.
Oh, okay. All right.
Normally when someone throws something at me, I will normally catch it or I will just fall down on the floor.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, you can write anything. These 2 questions is up to you on what to answer because this is all your
brain
opinionated
thinking.
question. Yeah, it's not
Logic
it's
thinking.
not
Logic.
yes or no, it's not wrong or right answers. Okay, this is just very open to everything. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to take my answers, you just write your own. Okay, Avinish? You got a book. Okay, class. All right. Okay, so page 10, 11, 12, the next one. Okay, this one is actually experiment based. So the answers should be along this line. Okay, this is no your answers, but we can discuss about it. All right. So remember or not that table that I gave you? Did you all take note of the table? Okay, good. So you have resting, jogging, and running. Basically, the more good, the more vigorous the exercise. Do you know what's the meaning of vigorous?
More active.
Yes, the more active, the more harder the exercise is. Okay, can. All right. The more harder the exercise is, the faster your heartbeat actually. Yes? Yes, Havinesh? Is this? Okay, thank you. Why are you submitting now? Ah? Yeah. Oh, okay. You submitted on Google, right? But you do again. Okay, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so basically resting 80, jogging 120, running 150. All of these are beats per minute, yes? Okay, I'll see you in a while. Wait, okay, let's discuss question 1. All right. Plan an investigation to find out what happens to your pulse rate after 3 different exercise. I'll see. Coming. Okay, so basically, I already planned the investigation for you. You just have to take the results and transform it into an experiment. Okay. Okay, planning. The variables we could change are, okay, so there are 2 things that you can actually change. One, the type of exercise you choose. But in this state, I've chosen jogging and running. But resting, we have to have how to say a variable that is the initial variable, which is our resting period. Yes?
I put difficulty of different activities.
Okay, yes, difficulty of different activities is similar to the type of exercise and is acceptable. All right, and also don't forget, different people have different ways, not different ways, different adaptivity to certain tasks. For example, let me ask you, okay, an athlete, when they jog, is not similar to a person who doesn't jog at all. So their heartbeats are 2 different things. Because when an athlete jogs, their heartbeat might be lower because they do it oftenly. Okay, they do it oftenly and their heart is already adapted to how neutral the exercise is. However, if let's say me, I don't really jog. So if let's say I jog, I'll be like, panting. So my heartbeat will be much higher than an athlete's one. Yeah, huh? Oh, really? That's cool. That's very cool.
Sometimes in my old house, I jump to my house and I do something.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, so there are 2 things that actually can be different, which is the types of exercise, or maybe like what Kat said, the difficulty on the activity, or the different people we conduct the experiment on. However, the variable that we have decided to change is the type of activity, because a type of exercise, because I've put in the both jogging and running. So that is 2 different exercise. All right. So you can just take this down. No need to worry. Your exams won't be like this. This is more like higher level thinking. All right. Number 2, prediction. I think that when I exercise, what do you think most probably when you exercise?
My pulse will go faster.
Obviously, but do you all know why? Have you ever thought why your heart beat faster? Okay, body energy. Sama. I haven't heard the correct answer. Oxygen, good, because your body needs more oxygen. Precisely, your muscles need more oxygen. That is why when they need more oxygen, they get it from the air, right? So it automatically asks the heart, okay, faster, pump more, I need more oxygen. That is why your heart beats increase and you start to like, because you just want more oxygen, right? So that is why your muscles need oxygen, your pulse rate increase, your heart beats pump faster. Okay? It's a simple understanding. So I think that when I exercise, my heartbeat will beat faster and my pulse rate will definitely increase. All right. Use rep faster. Good. Okay. All right. Number 3, describe how you will carry out the investigation. Think about what you will measure and how will you make it a fair test. All right. So roughly anything along this answer is correct. I will measure the heart pulse after each different exercise. I will measure by calculating the pulse for 1 minute. You need to set a time. Because let's say if you take pulse from one person for 1 minute and the other person for 2 minutes, obviously it's not a fair test, right? So make sure you set a certain period of time. For example, this one is per minute. So for 1 minute, okay? Any questions so far? It's a simple experiment, right?
I didn't put a time.
You didn't put a time, just add a time. It's better to be precise. Yes? Come see.
For resting, I said that we can
measure the pulse rate by
maybe the time the pulse for resting by listening down.
That's good.
And also we measure pulse rate for 5 minutes and divided by
Oh, this is very good. I like how precise this
one
is.
goes very fast.
That's correct. Okay, good. Acceptable. Very good. Yes. I will first get people who are willingly helping doing the activities while they are running. Rest and enjoy their heart rate will be monitored by a watch they can monitor. Very good. Then you add that 1 minute. Very good. Make sure you add a time period. Okay. Anyone else want me to see the answers? No? Okay. In the space below, add comments on your plan from another person. This one don't have because we do not. The problem with this whole homework is that we are supposed to do it. However, I can't be bringing you guys to the field and because I don't have authorization because I'm not a PE teacher. So never mind. That's why there's no any plan or addition to from another person. Just leave it blank.
This one,
Yes.
my teacher trying to write the procedure for this.
Yes, correct. The word repeat the procedure is very good because this is what you will make sure. Okay. So like your friend said, like repeat the procedure and do it on another pair of students. That is acceptable as well. Okay. Has everyone taken down? Yeah. Are you still? You take from your friends. Okay. I want to proceed faster. Okay. All right. So this is the results. Okay. Everyone, do you all know how to draw a bar graph, right?
Yeah.
So can I wait? I'll walk around. Okay, wait. My online students, can you show me your bar graph? Did y'all do?
Not cool.
Sorry?
Online.
I haven't finished yet.
Okay, now mind. Show me Zoe. Oh, nice, beautiful Zoe. Thank you, Zoe. All right, nice.
Oh,
Whoever is finished, you just show me. No? Okay, now mind. I'll just walk around the class. Give me a few minutes, okay? Sunshine, you do?
Yeah, but I read the numbers from.
Can't take over. Oh, never mind. He's digging underground. All right, we'll just leave him to it. All right, we'll just leave him to it. Dad, I started a civil war. No. Oh, no.
Check your book, nevertheless, everyone.
Evident would win that. Wait, I would win that. Oh, oh God, no. Oh, 500 likes on the stream. That's so sad.
And 1.5, not 1.6. See properly, okay?
Name is antisocial. Let's see how literally that is. I'm gonna walk up to this dude and say, hey chat, look at this one. Flash ban, you don't have permission. Rats. Rats. I really need permission for that one. I really want permission for that one. Watch this play.
Not watching something. Oh no, I can hear. Down.
Keith, you do realize that we are hearing you, right?
That who is watching something?
Someone's watching something.
It's Keith.
No, my
Dave?
sister outside. My sister's outside in the other room, right?
Okay, mute yourself, mute yourself.
Sorry. I told my sister to close the door.
Okay. That was actually I got no kills.
Honestly, biography definitely come on examination. Okay. Okay, my online students. All right. Can I proceed? Make sure you take down the results. It's actually resting at 80, jogging at 120, and running at 150. Okay. All right. The next set of questions. Okay. Conclusion. What we found out. Okay. So it's obvious. Sorry. 10, 11, 12. What? Remember? Okay. Eva, are you done? Come see. Okay, okay. All right, conclusion. Okay, what can you find out from this experiment? When you exercise, your heart beats faster and your pulse rate increase. Is that true? You put that also. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, very good. It's a very good use of word strenuous. Okay, anyone else? Okay, no, any different answers? Okay, I know most of you are not done. Make sure you go home and do it, okay? You put the same thing, is it? Okay, good. Okay, good. I think this is because what I've just told you earlier. Your muscles need oxygen. So when you need more oxygen, your heart will acquire for more pump because they need to bring in more oxygen. So that is why your heartbeat increases and your pulse also increases, okay? So is that clear? Is this a very simple experiment or is it a tough one? Because I'm not really sure. It's tough, is it? A bit. Why is it tough? Tell me. Is it hard because of the question or is it hard because of the experiment? The questions, right? Because the questions are not really pretty direct. For example, the variables, I think that was tough, right? The variable part was tough. Yes? Yeah, we want to go bar? You want to go toilet? Go. Munawi, are you done with your homework? Okay, can you take down whatever you need to take down? Then just stare at the screen. All right, so don't worry. Okay, this question for me doesn't feel relevant. At first, I didn't want to do, but then I feel like it's good to expose you guys to a form of experiment because we are not able to do any. So that is why I asked you all to do, but don't worry, okay? That's the reason why we always have tests of knowledge. Okay, number 8, look at your prediction. Okay, earlier your prediction was, I think that when I exercise, my heartbeat will beat faster and my pulse rate will increase, right? So is it true in this experiment? Okay, yes, the pulse rate increases when we exercise. All right, number 9, what could you do to improve for investigation? Every time, always remember, every time, any question, if they ask, what can you do to improve? What can you do to make sure it's a fair test? What can you do to make sure you get proper results? Always keep it in your head. Repeat the procedure, repeat the experiment. That is the keyword. This will answer to all the questions that always, or what can you do to improve? Okay?
I could add more activities.
Okay, you can add that. What, anyone else? Yes, very good. As long as you have the word repeat, this is already 1 mark. Repeat is 1 mark. My Lord. And I'm teaching them after this. Okay. Okay, for the rest of you who have not done, don't worry. You go home, make sure you attempt to the questions, okay? I will collect your book after you're done with topic 1. All right? So don't worry. And we will for sure do revision before exam, so don't worry. This is all like, this is not really exam questions, so don't worry. Okay, do you need more time to take this down?
No.
Okay, I give you 1 more minute. Avinash, I give you 1 more minute. Okay, good. Okay, for the rest of you who has done, you can take out a textbook. We'll continue respiratory system. For my online students, any questions?
Nope.
Okay, good. Let me just ask randomly. Which one? This one? Okay. Very fast. If not, can you take from your friends? It's a very simple experiment, my dear. Okay, Koji, Puchumayara, are you all okay? Okay, great. Okay, great. You don't understand, is it? Okay, after this discussion, do you understand what's happening for me? So you understand? Okay, good. So you go home, you attempt to write in English. Yeah, you can just do it. Or you can just write the answers that you want to be written on a different color down the answers that you have to be written if you want to be like that. Anything you do. Okay? Okay, Avinash, I change. Take it from your friends, okay? All right, guys, I don't spend so much of time here. You're so cute. Who's that?
I just tried your way.
That is very cute though. Yes, madam. That looks like a mouse buggy, right? Eh, no, that's kind of looks like, those, the same climate as Grand Canyon. It does look like that though, because it has trees. Mars don't have trees. Like bushes. All right, class. Okay, everyone, take out a textbook. Don't worry, you might seem a bit blurred right now. Trust me, after test and knowledge, you feel better. Okay, all right. So open up to page where we are. Page 14 and 15. Very good. Page 14 and 15. Okay. Now we only left with one more system that I aim to finish by this week, which is, what is the system name? And the lung. So basically, per this title itself, what is the main organ in the respiratory system? Obviously, how many lungs do you have?
2.
1 pair, right? Okay, 2. Okay, what you will learn in my class for today? Okay, number 1, you will learn that we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide through our lungs. Okay, it's quite obvious already by now. We breathe in oxygen, we breathe out. Okay, very good. Okay, in your test and knowledge, I saw some of you don't spell like oxygen and don't spell carbon dioxide. You all prefer, hi Sazwati. You all prefer to write O2 and CO2, and that is acceptable, okay? All right, number 2, you will also learn that our respiratory system allows oxygen to move from the lungs into the blood and carbon dioxide to move from the blood back to the lungs, okay? All right, so your respiratory system will actually bring in oxygen from the lungs into the blood. That is why you will get a good fresh supply of blood. This is because your lungs help you bring in the blood to bring in the oxygen into your blood. And then your lungs will also help move carbon dioxide from the blood to the lungs. Is that clear? Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, open up to page 14 and 15. All right. Okay, my online team, since you all are pretty quiet lately, I want Francine. Francine, can you read the first sentence and the title as well? Francine, are you there? Francine? Now I don't waste my time. Christina, are you there? Can you all hear me? Am I muted?
Yeah.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay, good. Christina, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Christina, please read the title and the first sentence out loud.
Okay. The respiratory system and the lungs. The respiratory system allows us to breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Christina. All right, everyone, take out your highlighters. Okay, please highlight. Breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon dioxide. Oh, Francine is disconnected and going again. Okay, again, highlight. Breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon dioxide. I don't want to see any confusion on this. If you tell me breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, the whole answer is wrong. Okay. Yeah, you'll have the plan, correct? All right. Okay. Who wants to read the next paragraph until here? Yes, Nitish. Nitish, read until fully.
Hold your breath for a second or two and then breathe out.
Okay, thank you, Nitish. You can feel your respiratory system at work. Put your hands on either side of your ribcage and take a deep breath in. Hold your breath for a second or two, then breathe out. Okay, come, let's do this. Okay, everyone just touch your ribcage. Okay. Oh, sorry? Okay. Okay, breathe in. Can you move? Can you feel it's going up? Okay, breathe out. Okay, so basically that's your lungs. Okay. All right.
I don't feel anything.
You don't feel anything. Are you breathing?
Yeah. Yes.
While you lay down, it's quite obvious. You know, when sometimes you want to know, and for me lah, like when I want to know is someone alive when they sleep, I'll stare at their stomach. Is it moving up and down? Right. Why? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So that's how you actually know if someone alive or not. Right? Okay. The movement that you feel is caused by your lungs filling up with air, then emptying out again. Okay. I want you to highlight lungs filling up with air, then emptying out again. Highlight lungs filling up with air, then emptying out again. All right. We breathe in air to get oxygen to all cells in our body. Okay, highlight, get oxygen to all the cells in our body. Again, highlight, to get oxygen to all cells in our body. Okay, here, everyone know our body is made up of cells, right? So each cells need oxygen. So cells are made up tissue, then tissue made up of. Very good. So that is why you have organs. Okay. All right. The nose and mouth. Okay. So this is the first pit stop or the first destination in this respiratory system. All right. The first one, because obviously oxygen or any form of air will only enter through your nose and your mouth. Can it enter through your ears?
No.
Oh, okay. There's no passage for it. So it's only through the nose or through the mouth. Why the mouth? Sometimes when you flu, you breathe in through your mouth, right? Or maybe when you're panting, you breathe in through your mouth, right? So it's quite rare. Not to say rare actually, but most of the time you use your nose. Okay. All right. Your nose and mouth are important for. Yeah, exactly. When you're sleeping, sometimes you breathe in through your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that is cool. Oh, okay. Should. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's interesting though. Okay. Your nose and mouth are important for breathing. Okay, next, any of the girls who wants to read this next sentence? Yes, my dear, read out loud. The second one.
Through your nose and exhale through your mouth.
Okay, when you breathe in, normally you inhale, breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Okay, everyone, please highlight Inhale, breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. But sometimes I exhale through my nose though. Yeah. I see. Uh-huh. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Uh-huh. Oh my. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is breathe normally. I think we just ignore that. Basically, you inhale and exhale through your nose and mouth. Okay. That's as simple as that. All right. Cold and dirty air can harm the delicate surfaces of your lung. As air moves up your nose, it is warm and clean. Do you agree? Okay, good. All right. So you can highlight here. As air moves up your nose, it is warm and clean. Why clean? Do you have filters in your nose? Which is your? What filters you all have here? Nostrils, very good. Your nostrils have hairs, right? So have you wondered why you all have boogers on top? Ah, yes, correct. Okay, you will have boogers. Okay, you all know what is boogers, right? Okay, so the dirt in your nose is actually filtered out by your nostrils hair from the air. Because you see now also, let's say now I can see the projector, there's a few dust flying off. Like the air is constantly very polluted or constantly very dirty by dirt, or maybe it could be because of the air particles from pollution. So your nostrils hair help filter out that air for you. That is why you have boogers. Okay? Sorry? I see. Because of that, is it? I see. Why? It is just biology, my dear. Okay, trust me, there's a lot more. Okay, the inside of your nose has a layer of mucus and lots of tiny hairs which trap pollen, dust, and stop them reaching your lungs. Okay, you all know what is pollen, right? Where pollen comes from? Very good. This is your year 5, right? Year 5. Okay, yeah. Okay. The inside. Okay, I want you to highlight layer of mucus, lots of tiny hairs, and trap. That's about it. Layer of mucus, lots of tiny hairs, trap. Yes, Nitish? Sorry? Okay, mucus is your, okay, when you have flu, you have a liquid that comes out, right? That's your mucus. Okay? All right? It's not your saliva, okay, from your nose. From your mouth is your saliva. All right? Is that clear, Nitish? Okay. So mucus comes from where, Nitish? No, where is mucus from? Okay, good. No one knows. Okay. Full time, yeah, okay. When you blow your nose, you blow out the dirt that was trapped in the mucus. Okay, you can breathe in through your mouth as well, but your mouth does not clean or warm air in the same way your nose does. Okay, all right, highlight mouth does not clean and warm air. And that's about it. Highlight mouth does not clean and warm air. Okay, next. So once it is done in the first pit stop or the first destination, which is your nose and your mouth, the warm, clean air moves down a tube, your windpipe. Everyone here know what is already a windpipe, right? So this is the second road, not the road lah. Basically, it's the destination. The first destination, the second destination will be a windpipe. Your third would be your. Very good. So it enters through your lungs. Okay, your lungs are in your chest, of course. Where is your lungs located? Obviously in your chest, right? Would it be at your legs? No, right? Okay. Yes, very good. Surrounding your heart. Okay. The lungs are thin and delicate, so the rib forms a cage that protects them, allows space for them to expand. Okay, I want you all to highlight protects them and allows space for them to expand. Again, highlight protects them and allows space for them to expand. Ribcage not only protect your internal organs, but also allow the lungs to actually expand whenever you breathe in. Okay, so now you already have an addition of knowledge. So whenever somebody asks you, or maybe a question asks you, what does your ribcage do? You can write these two things. You can be more smarter than them. Yes, Nitesh? Meaning like only one lung, meaning half the pair, right? There are a few conditions as that way, but normally this kind of, not to say disease lah, disability, they won't live long, or maybe they have to live off a machine because you need both. No, it's not like kidneys though. Kidneys you can live off one, but lungs are very, because the lungs is the vital organ, you know, the most important organ, one of the most important organ. Yes. Oh really? Oh, okay. Yes, my dear. Yeah, asthma. Brother. Her brother has asthma. You want to repeat it to Kat? Okay, later you ask, okay? All right. Muscles between and below your ribs allow your ribcage to expand and contract as you breathe. When you breathe in, your lungs expand, taking oxygen from the air. Okay, highlight, breathe in, lungs expand, taking oxygen. Again, highlight, breathe in, lungs expand, taking oxygen. Okay, when you breathe out, your lungs contract and expel carbon dioxide from your body. Highlight, breathe out, lungs contract, expel carbon dioxide. Again, highlight, breathe out, lungs contract, expel carbon dioxide. Okay, class, when you breathe in, your lungs will expand and also will good. Okay, when you breathe out, okay, what is expel? Okay, good. Yes, Nitish? Yes. Your ribcage will move because of the muscles that help it move. Because your ribcage will help expand. So it's not, that is why your ribcage looks like a lot of bones. If it's just one bone, it's so hard to expand. Understand? Okay. Yes, my dear.
What does asthma do to your lungs?
What does asthma do? Okay, this will be your homework. Yeah, later. I already planned it out for you, so don't worry. Okay, you'll be more smarter than me. Okay, all right. Okay, let's go on to the page 15. The diagram below shows the main parts of the respiratory system. Okay, this is your nose. It looks weird, right? Yes. Yeah, it does. It looks like a fox. Okay, this is your mouth. All right. Your windpipe. I think I don't want to ask you where's the location. You all know already by now. Okay, this one. This is new. Branching tubes. Wait, Francine is going in and out of my class. Okay, what is branching tubes? Okay, in your lungs don't really look like this from the inside either. They look like this from the outside. But from the inside, they have this small, like Nitish said yesterday, broccoli. If not only for the brain, but also for the lungs. They have all these small branches. Yes? Cauliflowers.
Like
Chicken legs. Yeah, chicken feet, right? Yeah, okay. So these very interesting tubes help you to absorb and also let go of carbon dioxide, meaning to say they bring in oxygen into your blood and push out carbon dioxide out. Okay? Sorry? What happens to the worm? Or what happens if it's not working, is it? Then you're not able to bring in oxygen, then you die. It's as simple as that.
you know, but then
But then right now, people will have breathing things they put into the lungs and they will breathe.
Yeah, actually, now got a lot of machines. Why the class not the word? Okay, now got a lot of machines that you can live off. But always remember, machines also they have a shelf life. Like you cannot live long with machines alone. Okay, so the answer to your question would be they cannot live. Yes, my dear. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing too. All right, so okay, class. Okay, let's recap. You breathe in,
Oxygen.
you breathe out.
Carbon dioxide.
Okay, when you breathe in, your lungs will expand, and also take in.
Oxygen.
When you breathe out, your lungs will,
Extract.
and also expel. That's about you need to remember. Okay, where is the first destination of your respiratory
The
system?
nose and your mouth.
Good. Okay, in your nose, mucus or saliva?
You get
Okay, so what helps you trap dirt from the air?
hair.
Hair. Okay, very good. Your nostril hair, your mucus also both accepted. All right, what else? Okay, the second, after your nose and mouth, where does it go? Your windpipe. Okay, after your windpipe, through your windpipe, where does it go?
Go to the lungs.
Very good. Okay, but in your lungs, what is the main player?
Branching tube.
Okay, in your branching tubes, what happened? You will bring in oxygen into your blood and bring out. Very good. Okay, what is the function of your rib cage?
Protect your lungs.
Protect lungs. One. Number two.
Heart.
Okay, good. Expand. All right. Okay, class. Everyone. Okay, this one on your workbook, don't do. 13 and 14, no need to do. I do not see the rationale for doing it, so no need to do. Don't do. Sorry, if you already do it, it's fine. I can just mark it. Okay, this is your homework. Take out your exercise book. I already given everyone your exercise book, right? Okay, this is your homework. I want it to be submitted tomorrow, okay? Do it in exercise book. The question is, asthma is a common illness that affects the respiratory system. Research on why people have asthma and why they need an inhaler. Oh, okay. For those doing it online, okay, you got two options. Number one, if you can try finishing it in school today, you can submit it at me at 4:1. I'll be in 4:1 for break and also at dismissal time. Number two, option two, you can just snap a picture and send me through my email or Google Doc. Okay, for my online team, before I forget, okay, before I forget my online team, here again is my email and also my Google Drive, just in case. Oh, Francine not feeling well, is it? Okay, now I'm Francine. Okay, okay, now questions. Yes, who wanted to ask questions now? I want it tomorrow. You don't have to do a long research. Just answer these two questions. Why people have asthma and why they need an inhaler. Do you all know what's an inhaler? Good. Very good. So I want you all to find the exact answer what I'm sending. Tomorrow I want your books to be submitted. Yeah, you can use online. Please use online. I want you all to be more smarter than book. Yes. Or just this question, the one in red. But this is the explanation. This is the questions that I want the answers to be. This is your mark. Okay? Same like exam. Exams is always like that. Okay, class. Your exams will be like this, will be like explaining asthma is a common illness that affects the respiratory system. Research on why people have asthma and why they need inhaler. Usually in exam, they'll ask why. They won't say research. So the here that is bold or in red is your key points that you will get marks on. Okay, so this is your homework. Tomorrow I'll be doing test of knowledge. For those who are physical, submit your book right away. For those who will be online tomorrow, you can email or Google Drive me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My online team. Any questions? Online team. Why are you so quiet lately? It worries me.
No questions.
Okay, good. Thank you for responding. Okay, for my physical team, any question? Edmund, do you have an exercise book, Edmund? You still don't have an exercise book? Does anyone here have an extra exercise book? Already have, right? Edmund, you can use any book, Edmund. You don't have to use St. John's book. Okay? Can you get a book? Because I'm not sure. It's very hard to keep track of your paper. Already bought already.
Yeah, but it's not here.
It's not here, yeah? Really? Okay, I'll talk to Mr. Fizi about this, lah. Okay. Yes, my dear. Okay, go. All right. Yes, my dear. Okay. Mika, you make sure you do your homework, huh? I want your book tomorrow. Okay. Zangi, you also, huh? Sorry?
What did you mean by I visit the ruler?
Okay, my dear.
What did you mean by you have to draw the ruler?
Oh, no. I asked why they need an inhaler. Why? You don't need to draw an inhaler, my dear. Okay? Yes, my dear. Yes, correct. What is the two questions? No, this is an explanation, my dear. You don't have any questions here, right? Okay, the questions here is one, why people have asthma. That's one. Number two, why they need an inhaler. So you just answer the two questions. Okay? You can underline it so you can do it at home. Okay, so again, a reminder, tomorrow is test your knowledge. I'll be testing on the 3 systems that we learned this week, which is the nervous system, the circulatory system, and also the respiratory system. Is that clear? No lah, science is not really paragraphy. Okay. Yeah, very direct, precise. So my questions also usually be direct and precise. So are you all excited for test and knowledge? Okay, for those who got 14, I already identified who got the 14. So I know. So those, the one who got 14, I'm watching you. This week you all better improve. No, I'm not watching anyone. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Yes, my dear. Oh, Alice, now your book. Yes. Why? Why it sounds so scary? Sorry? Yeah, basically. That's the thing. What's the time now? My watch is not. Really? Oh my. Is it because of the battery or is it because of the clock itself? The battery. Okay, let me take your attendance. Everyone taken down all the homework question? Okay, good.
Yes,
Very
teacher.
good. Yes, sir.
Lord.
Wait, let me take your attendance first. Wait. Wait, okay, wait. Wait. Attendance is important because I'm taking on behalf of Mr. Izzat, that's why. Right, today is training. Okay, Sarah. Okay, good. Francine, online, right? Francine, is here. Okay, Eva here, Sazwati here, Andrea here, Daniel here, Mikael here, Aaron here, Tunku Munawe here, Zoe, you're still there?
Yeah.
Okay, Avinesh, why suddenly you join physical again? Really? So Jaganish also here. Okay. Ella here, Havinesh here, Nitish here, Christina also here, Kat here, Arya here, Mika here, Sanchana here, Putri Mayara here, Edmund here, Danish Haras. I always get confused between Danish Haras and also Daniel. Oh, okay. Keith here, Alice here, Koji here, Zangi here. Okay, so full attendance. All right. Okay, so 5 of you online. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. How much you all total? 25, 26? Why is there one?
I don't think Francine is here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that is one. All right. So total 26, right? Okay, now for those who did not got a question, take it down now. You only got 7 minutes. Okay. Yes. You want to see the time? Now 9, 8. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to submit it today, come. 4-1. Okay.
We're going there like.
Yeah, so you can pass it to Kat as well. Kat can just give me because her brother is there, right? Okay, okay, do you all want to watch a video? Shall we? Because I've been wanting to watch a video.
I want the one that we did about another virus.
Well, watch another virus? Why don't watch about your systems?
So nice.
Nice, right?
Yeah, another virus.
Another virus? Okay, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Do you all want to watch about diseases or organ systems? Are very interesting, trust me. Okay, wait. You all watch cholera, right?
Yeah. I want like that. Yeah, I want like that.
You want like this, like this very, very limited. You all watch Ebola, right?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's about it. Because, because this one is very kind of childish for me, Rhonda. But if you guys want to watch, go ahead.
Right, yes, yes. Yeah.
The origin story, remember I showed you guys?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you already watched it, right?
Can I close the light?
Yeah, but which one? You want to watch the Rhonda?
Yeah, Rhonda.
Yeah, Rhonda lah. But this is not about okay, class. Rhonda is not a disease, okay? I mean, not an infectious disease. It's more about malnutrition, okay? It's like, okay, this is just for fun, okay? I mean, I don't know if you all watch YouTube educationally.
No, I don't.
So we'll watch YouTube educationally in school, okay? Okay. Not as fun as cholera or Ebola.
Like all mothers, I love my family, and I want my children to grow up strong, clever, and healthy. However, over a few months, I watched my children slowly get sicker and sicker, and I didn't know how to make them better. This is my story as a mother in Rwanda, Burundi. Over a few months, my daughter Kanyange changed. She stopped playing with her friends and was so tired all the time. Her abdomen started to swell. Her arms and legs got very thin, and I could see her ribs poking through her chest. Then her hair started to go a yellow, reddish color, and chunks of it started to fall out. I kept trying to feed her, but she wasn't interested and would turn her head away. Even my strong 7-year-old son Kagabo was changing. At one point in time, he studied so hard at school, he was at the top of the class. I was so proud of him. But then his grades started to drop, and I got reports from the teacher that he was falling asleep in class. What is a mother to do with a son like that? He was supposed to get an education and a good job, give me grandchildren, and look after us in our old age. My husband went to speak to the village chief. He explained that our children are always tired and have become thin and fat at the same time. We asked him to call the traditional healer, but instead he told us that we should go to the health center because this could all be caused by the food we are feeding our children. My husband was surprised. We feed our family the same as all families: sweet potatoes, banana, and cassava. This is the food Rwandans, Burundians have eaten for centuries. It is what my father and grandfather ate, but we listened to the chief's advice and took Kanyange to the health center. The health worker measured Kanyange's arm and showed me a tape with 3 colors: red, yellow, and green. Red would mean that Kanyange was severely malnourished. Yellow would mean she was moderately malnourished, and green would mean that she was healthy. To our horror, the measurement came out red. The health worker explained that Kanyange would need medical treatment and that if she didn't get it, she could become even more sick and even die. She explained that when a child is as malnourished as Kanyange is, their stomach doesn't work properly anymore, and giving them normal food could make them very ill. Kanyange would need to get special food from the clinic. We learned that malnutrition is caused when you don't eat enough food or you don't eat the right variety of foods. She said that malnutrition is not just about the quantity of food you eat, but also the quality. She said we get malnourished when we don't put enough fuel in our bodies to make them run. Just like putting petrol in a car, she said. She explained malnutrition can stop children growing tall and strong and affect how well they do at school. And if a child is under 2 years old, the effect of malnutrition can be permanent. The health worker also warned that children who are malnourished are more likely to catch diseases like cholera, diarrhea, or malaria because the body is not strong enough to fight diseases. It will also take longer for a child with malnutrition to get better, and they are even more likely to die from these diseases than a healthy child. Diarrhea or worms can even cause malnutrition as well because the child is not getting the goodness from the food they eat. We promise to take the health workers' advice and kick malnutrition out of our family for good. My husband went straight to the village chief to tell him what we learned. The village chief promised to talk about it at the next community meeting. Now every parent in our village will be able to spot the signs of malnutrition. 1. Thin arms, swollen stomach and/or swollen legs from the knee downwards. 2. Changing hair color. 3. Loose skin.
Class, it's 9:15 already. Sorry, we'll watch some
Yo,
more.
there's a bus.
I'll research more interesting videos for y'all, okay? All right, thank you, class.
Oh, Miss Yvonne.
Tomorrow, class knowledge.